you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I want to share something brief with you. I believe most of us want to build our own house, and I have the belief that in times to come, you would want to build your own house. Yeah. So I'm here to give you some major points to consider when you want to build your own house, and it's just brief so that you understand it very well. So the first thing to look at is your budget. If you make up your mind to build your own house or to build a house, the first thing you need to look at is your budget. So your budget will be based on the size of the house you will need. You get it? Your size of your house will also affect your budget. So you first look at your budget, the money you want to invest into in building that house. Then the next thing I'll talk about is your location, the location you want to build the house. So the first thing is the location. Would you have access to water? Would you have access to electricity? And also the nature of the land. Is the land slopy? Is the land flat? All these stuffs will affect the cost of the building. If the land is slopy, it will affect the cost. And if the land is flat, it will also affect the cost. So I think the land being slopy will, the cost will be much higher than the land being flat. So you need to look at your location. That also affects your budget. Then the next thing to look at is the size and the layout of your house. So when you see an architect for your building plan, you need to determine how wide you want your kitchen, how big you want your hall, and how you want to use the space, the outside space. So you need to also look at the size and layout of your house. That one also is there. Then the next thing is your materials. So the materials you will use from the beginning of the project to the completion of the project will also enhance the appearance of the building. So you need to also consider materials you will use. Example is the materials you will use for your doors, your windows, the materials you use for the roofing. You need to also take all those things into consideration. And then the next thing you need to look at is the local building codes and regulations. This one is very important. Some of us will build without going in for a permit. Yeah, so you need to go for permits at your local assembly with let's say the district assembly or the local assembly at your end. You need to go send your drawings to them. The engineer will assess the drawings, then give you permits, because there are some measurements that you need to take into consideration. And also, please, if you have your plot closer to a roadside, we have the kind of measurements you will leave. Okay, that is closer to the roadside, the measurement you will leave, the space you will leave before you start your wall or your building. That one too is. So you need to look at all those stuff so that in future, any alteration to roads and stuff will not affect your building. You get it? So you need to get permits and all those stuff. Then the last thing, the most important thing I want to talk about is hiring a professional team. You see, people will just say, I have a mason. Then they will send the mason to send the mason. So, no. If you do that, you are just worrying yourself. You are not going to get, though people get good outcome, but I won't advise you to do that. And the main reason why people are afraid to go to contractors like us is that they think it's costly. Okay, but we will be able to give you the professional advices as we in building your house. So if you want to build your own house, the most important thing is look for a professional team. Look for a contractor. Me like this, every price is low. You look for a contractor. The contractor will go in for professional masons so that they will be able to put in together good measurements and good materials, how they will work according to the specification on the building. You get it? So hiring a professional team is very important. Don't go and say somewhere and say, me will be mason, me will be mason, me will be carpenter. At the end of the day, you will not get a good outcome. Then you will need to break everything down and go and look for a professional team to go and come and do it. You've lost money. So there's the most important points I want to share with you if you want to build your own house. I hope this will be of great benefit to you, and it will help you a lot. Thank you. You can subscribe to my channel, and also you can like and share to any of your friends to benefit from this point. So it's very important. Subscribe, and our next video will come up. When it comes to, you'll be notified to come and watch. We are here to help you build your own house. We are here to help you acquire your own property. So till then, to our next video, till then, see you. Thank you.